For this next section of the course, we will cover some optional advanced techniques that you can use to create a more unique looking book cover. If you are satisfied with the cover that you've created previously, you can safely skip this step of the course and move on to the publishing section. But for those who wish to learn some more techniques they can use to create a more unique looking book cover, we'll start by creating a new image file that you can use to practice these techniques on before you apply them to your actual book cover. Go to the File menu and choose New, and just like before, make a new image with a width of 1600 and a height of 2400. Then press the OK button. To start off, we'll be making a border around the edge of your book cover. Begin by going to the Layer menu and choosing the New Layer option. In the New Layer window that appears, you'll see a variety of options and settings, but the only ones we're concerned with are the layer name and the fill width box. For a layer name, give your layer an identifiable name such as border, and at the bottom where it says fill width, ensure that the box shows transparency. If it shows something else, you can click the menu and select transparency from the list. Then click OK. You'll now see on the right side of the screen in the Layers panel a new layer named Border. If you notice the image next to the layer name, there's a small checker box pattern. This simply means that layer is transparent. The checker box pattern will not appear on your actual final image. Next, make the Bucket Fill tool active and select a color that you would like your border to be using the Active Foreground Color selection box. With your chosen color selected, click on the visible area of the image, which is also known as the canvas. Next, go to the Select menu and choose All. You can see with the visible dotted line around the edges of the canvas area that the entire canvas has been selected. Next, go to the Select menu again and choose the Shrink option. Put a value of 50 into the box and then click OK. Now your selection area has moved inward on the canvas by 50 pixels on all sides. Go to the Edit menu and choose the Clear option, or alternatively, you can press the Delete key on your keyboard. This deletes everything inside of the selected area on your border layer. And since it is transparent, the background layer shows through. Go to the Select menu and choose the None option to deselect the area. If you like how this looks, you can leave your border like this, but we'll take one additional step so you can see how to make your border appear inside of the cover rather than around its outer edges. Go to the Layer menu and choose the Scale Layer option. To the right side of the width and height boxes, you'll notice a small chain link icon. By default, it is connected, which means that when you modify a width or a height value, GIMP will automatically adjust the corresponding value in order to keep the same shape of image. If you click the small chain link icon, it will become a broken chain image instead. When the chain link is broken, this allows you to modify width and height values individually, and you can change the shape of the layer. In this case, we want to modify the values separately. So click the chain link icon until it appears broken. Then subtract 100 from both the width and the height values, making them 1500 for the width and 2300 for the height. click the Scale button. Now the border layer has been scaled down by 100 pixels in both height and width, which adds a 50 pixel gap on all four sides. To get a better idea of how the border looks on its own, go over to the Layers panel, and you will notice that next to each layer is a small icon that looks like a human eye. If you click this human eye icon, it will make that layer turn temporarily invisible. Click the human eye icon next to the background layer to hide it. Now you just see the border layer on its own. To make the background layer visible again, simply click the space where the human eye icon was previously located, and it once again becomes visible. And that gives you some ideas for how to create borders around your book cover.